Have you ever stopped in front of an opportunity and walked away, not because you weren't capable, but because fear whispered, "What if you fail?" How many moments have you lost, not because the world said no, but because fear convinced you to never ask? Fear is clever. It disguises itself as logic. It wears the mask of caution, whispers in your ear with a voice that sounds like you and says, "Don't risk it, stay where it's safe." And in doing so, it steals the future you could have had. We all know this fear. It shows up when you're about to speak up in a meeting, when you're one click away from applying for that dream job, when you know you should walk away from that toxic relationship, but you don't. Here's the truth no one wants to say out loud. Fear solves nothing. It delays growth. It feeds on your hesitation. It tells you to prepare more, wait more, think more. But in reality, you're just circling the same decision while your life stays stuck in neutral. And courage isn't the absence of fear. It's walking into the storm with fear by your side and choosing to move anyway. Think of it this way. Fear is like a locked door. It looks intimidating, but most of the time the door isn't locked at all. You've just never turned the handle. Courage is that moment you reach out and realize the door opens. You don't need to be fearless. You just need to be brave enough to act, even with shaking hands and a racing heart. Because everything you want, confidence, freedom, love, purpose, it's all waiting on the other side of action. Not perfection, not planning, action. So how do you start? Start small, but start now. Say the truth when you usually stay silent. Take the call you've been avoiding. Sign up for that course. Have the uncomfortable conversation. Ask, move, leap. The longer you wait, the louder fear becomes. And the more you feed it, the more it controls you. But the moment you challenge it even once, it shrinks. And here's something powerful to remember. Every act of courage becomes a proof your brain remembers. The more you act with courage, the more evidence you build that you can face anything. And eventually your identity shifts. You stop being someone who runs from fear, and you become someone who walks through it. Isn't that the person you want to be? So let me ask you something right now. What's the one thing fear is stopping you from doing today? What would happen if you did it anyway? Would you fail? Maybe. But would you grow? Absolutely. And that's the trade we must learn to love. Growth over comfort, action over anxiety, courage over control. Because the truth is, fear can't stop time. Fear won't make the world safer. Fear won't write your book, fix your health, build your dream, or heal your heart. Only you can do that. And you'll need courage to start. So take the step, even if it's messy, even if it's uncertain, even if your voice shakes. Because courage isn't about never feeling afraid. It's about feeling it fully and doing the thing anyway. You don't need a perfect plan. You don't need more time. You just need to move, now. And if this message woke something up inside you, don't let the fire fade. Subscribe, commit, return here when fear gets loud. You're not alone. You're just one brave choice away from becoming everything you were meant to be.